From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Let's go.
Two teams on opposite ends of the Sunshine State. The Jags and Dolphins are underway. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
I think he was right before me. You got a couple mine too.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You say you're going to drop 70 on me.
Play action. Now Richardson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Richardson back to throw it. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp.
We're gonna take that.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Boy, that was whack as shit.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Shut up.
And the Jags
Who you talking to, though? Who you talking to?
I know a lot of defensive coaches
Yeah,
have certain guys on their squad that they look to
man.
as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one.
Out there
The offense
smacking
applied
shit.
it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's still on his feet.
Smoke him.
Inside
Let's go, Saquon. Let's go, Saquon. Saquon about to lead the league, man. Saquon about to lead the league, man.
74 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board here
Saquon about
first
to
in the
lead the
season
league.
opener.
I ain't playing with you.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A
Just
sudden
get out of
change
there.
situation, meaning
Get out of
ball's
there.
turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better.
Get out of
They
there,
went right out on the
Saquon.
field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the
To the
defensive
house,
side,
baby.
they didn't come out
Saquon
ready
to
to
the
go.
crib.
Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
I feel you.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Smacking shit, man.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
We in there.
Couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
We in there. Third and 4, what he gonna do? What he gonna do?
This now a 3rd and 4. Now Richardson. Steps away to his left.
Hit his ass.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes it difficult.
And
watch out there.
Materializing on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Hunt.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it in.
That shit don't let you audible your play. That shit is crazy, man.
DJ Chark.
That shit don't let you audible, bro.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
That's what I'm saying. With the fucking
extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Bro. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Take it. See what we got.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Here's Pickett. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? A first carry here for Kanenu Wagyu.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1.
Good quarter, man. Good quarter. Good quarter.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
14.
McCaffrey running up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line about the 1-yard line.
Shit, man. Fuck.
McCaffrey will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7.
That was a good drive. Damn good drive.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll run it again with Barkley. Dancing away at the 35. Fights through and now a crease. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 35-yard line. 107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Pickett back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Barkley, inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Third and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Let's go, Saquon.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Now Pickett will look to pass it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion, Slayton.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Up the middle, Nwangu.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Here is 3rd and 5. Another run now for Nwangu.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And that
hit his
incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming. let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Richardson looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Chart the motion man right. Here's a tap forward by Richardson. Marquise Bell in on that stop. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Richardson to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
It's motherfucking Baker, man.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Pickett now from the gun here. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's time to do something, y'all. We gotta do something.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
You can't throw that bitch, man.
Impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
That was not at all what I wanted to do.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Pickett. Flushed out right. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 157 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Barkley will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Pickett sets up play action. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Dayo Odengbo. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Richardson going on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Oh, what the fuck, man. That's
Now it's Richardson.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Richardson.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Richardson.
my
Find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
This shit,
And
man.
they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Open man right side is Sharp. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
2nd and 3 from the 9. From the shotgun, Richardson. Drops this off with Nwangu.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
Dancing to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. DJ Chark with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
This nigga just
extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Walk down, got me with the Okie.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, it's over, man.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson.
And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. On 2nd and 9, Richardson. That is caught by Thielen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Now Richardson. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Richardson. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Again, it's Richardson.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
That is no motherfucking cap.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Adam Thielen.
Well, you've been getting that shit.
And the Dolphins are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do.
Yeah,
you can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Damn, I need a quarterback, though, man. This dude is ass, bro.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Damn.
And Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
What? I ain't even pick him. I was gonna get Russell Wilson, man, and he was still on the board, but they skipped me and they picked him up. I ain't picked this nigga.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score Might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here.
I wanted J.J. McCarthy. I was going to try to get J.J. McCarthy in the late rounds, but somebody snatched him kind of early. I was surprised. J.J. McCarthy.
2nd and 10.
Good little rookie quarterback.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break.
Would they try and do 24-hour advance on this shit?
That they forced in this runaway contest.
48.
They'll throw again with Pickett.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Dang.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, and that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side.
That's my game plan. That's definitely my game plan, but once you get down so much,
man,
to go.
Like, here's 4th down now. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kadarius Toney, 64 yards. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
I don't know who the fuck in their division.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Richardson looking to throw.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Let me do that.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Good game, man. I'm on
extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close.
Next game,
good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
It's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
See how this shit go, man. I might got
so for Miami, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
We'll see, man. If he comes